Yep, I know you guys are probably not wondering why I haven't made a video in like a month and a half, almost a month and a half, but I'm gonna tell you the reason why now. So today is Saturday, May 30th, and on May 2nd, I was involved in an accident in the truck. So you know what, let's go ahead and just assess the damage, and I'll talk and walk and show you guys what actually happened, and y'all see the damage. So I was heading to Orlando to get an axle fixed on the Starion, and when I got to St. Cloud, a guy was making a U-turn. As I was passing him, when he was done making the U-turn, he had came into my lane, so I sideswiped him on the passenger side. As you can see here, just small, not small, but good sized dents. That's basically all the damage to the outside of the truck. My wheel did all the damage to his doors, his driver and rear passenger or rear driver door. But what really did the damage is my steering. The gearbox is all messed up in my truck. It still runs and drives, but I can only make right-hand turns. Doesn't make any left-hand turns. And as you can see now, the wheels just all fucking floppy. So the gearbox is destroyed. I probably need tie rod ends also. So this is my new daily. I ended up buying it off my coworker, and for a really good price. Gotta paint the hood, but you know, everything works on it. And of course it is manual. Has 158,000 miles. Black interior. Little couple stuff I gotta fix on it. And as for the truck, I'll be fixing that also. So I'm gonna order a gearbox for that, a fender, tie rods, and that should be good to go. Then honestly, I'm probably gonna go ahead and jump into either ripping the motor out, putting the beams in, putting the hydraulic e-brake in it, and welding the diff. But today, I'm gonna be working on Starion as usual. Now I know I haven't been posting any videos in a while, and it doesn't mean I haven't been working on it. And as you guys can see, turbo's installed, blow-off valve. I figured out all this piping. I didn't record any of that, you know. Sorry guys. I just wanted to get it done out the way. I have the downpipe already made up. Had to cut and weld the exhaust, and I gotta recut it so it can fit proper, because I have a huge exhaust leak down there where it meets. Exhaust leak right here at the clamp, which I'm already ordered a gasket for. It hasn't came in yet. But yeah, so I'm gonna be installing eBay oil cooler and the sandwich plate and the lines, which is right over here. eBay specials. Got the lines, got the sandwich plate, and the oil cooler is in this box. Alright, I almost forgot to mention, when I did install the turbo and everything, got everything situated, turned the car on, and I took it down. This is like probably a couple days ago. I took it down my road. It did hit boost. I don't know how many pounds it's making, but I did notice that it's leaking oil. That's why I'm installing this eBay kit, to get rid of that banjo stuff and put AN lines in, but it is leaking oil. This right here, the feed line, and those two banjos. So that's why I'm putting a new sandwich plate with AN lines to fix that issue, because the leak is pretty bad. old oil feed was. Had that plugged up. I just have the line just sitting here. So the new one is running in the new sandwich plate right there. So I just have the lines just hanging here for right now because I took the oil cooler off. I'm making a bracket for that right now. Which is right here. So that's the bracket I cut out. And here's the new oil cooler. So this matches up at the bottom like that. Then I'm probably going to weld another plate just straight like a T on that, so it'll bolt up to the bottom. All right, so now I'm going to cut this out, bend it, and weld it to the bracket. Bracket's already on it. Take it off and weld it. All right, so the bracket's all made. Well, it looks ugly, but it's going to get the job done. I already made one hole. I can make multiple holes so I can adjust it. I'm gonna leave that one just there. Okay, so today's the next day. I have the cooler in, the line's on. It's not tightened down yet. I just gotta tighten those down. The plate's in. It's not tightened down yet, of course. I'm tightening these down first so I can know where this is gonna hit the manifold. So I gotta turn it and tighten that down and get everything back together. Ace got another plug, so these two are blocked off. That one right there is blocked off. All right, guys, so it is now Monday, June 1st, and as you guys can see, I got the whole car put back together except the downpipe. Oil cooler's in, everything's all tightened down. All the piping's back on. And the part I was waiting for was this gasket for the downpipe and another V-band clamp. This one seems a lot beefier and better. Oh yeah, it is. This one right here that broke, and I kind of tried to weld it back together. It worked, but I'm gonna swap it out for this one because this one is a lot better made. This video is probably going to be in the course of 3 days because it is Monday. So I started recording Saturday, Sunday, and now Monday. But what I'm going to have to do, I'm going to have to just grind down the end outside of this gasket so it can match up. It doesn't even match up with these ones that came with it. I mean, the inside does, but it is coming out, protruding out a little more. So I did the rest of the cutting off camera, and you can see it's much thinner outer diameter. Let's go ahead and get this installed. So I finally got the clamp on with the gasket, but this new bigger clamp doesn't seat well with this one, this V-band clamp. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start the car, see if it leaks, which is probably going to. I'm just going to probably take this off, put the old one back on, and I'm going to go ahead and probably order another downpipe, 2.5 inch, and just make my own downpipe again. So you see this that clamp with the other downpipe flange. While I was installing this, I was leaning over, put too much pressure on this, and I broke this little tab off the blow-off valve. Right there, you can see it. This was right there, I had it plugged and it broke off, so yep. And I'm also checking for leaks for the plate in the oil cooler. this shit just fucking leaked oil everywhere. So this is the part I forgot to plug to put in the sandwich plate on the other side. We'll go ahead and do that now. My driveway, wasted a lot of oil. I put the remaining oil that I had for the car in here, still not enough, so I gotta run to AutoZone. Alright guys, so luckily I only live like 2 minutes away from the AutoZone, so that's a plus. Alright, got the oil, now I'm headed back home. Alright, so take two. Forgot to mention guys, the downpipe is open, it's not connected to the exhaust, so it is going to be a little loud. But surprisingly I didn't feel anything, any fumes or anything. Didn't feel like it was leaking. I'm going to check it again. Better than when she was. No oil leaks. Nothing leaking, no coolant. This is the only thing that's giving me trouble. Every time I'm in boost, this wants to pop out. As you can see the line right there. I tightened this down a lot more, but it still wants to come out. So I gotta figure out that issue, trying to get like someone to roll it so then it has a lip to grab onto so it won't pop off. But yeah, she's back alive, running pretty good. I'll see you on the next one.